One day, Hera, wife of Zeus, was at her usual occupation of trying to discover what Zeus was about. She suspected that he was in love with one of the nymphs, and she went to look them over to try to discover which. However, she was immediately diverted from her investigation by Echo's gay chatter. As she listened amused, the others silently stole away, and Hera could come to no conclusion as to where Zeus' wandering fancy had alighted. With her usual injustice, she turned against Echo. Hera condemned Echo never to use her tongue again, except to repeat what was said to her. "You, Echo, will always have the last word, but no power to speak first." This punishment from Hera was hard, but hardest of all was when Echo fell in love with a young lad. A young beautiful lad named Narcissus. His beauty was so great, all the girls who saw him longed to be his, but he would have none of them. He would pass the loveliest carelessly by, no matter how much she tried to make him look at her. Heartbroken maidens were nothing to him. Even the fairest of the nymphs, Echo, did not move him. Echo could follow Narcissus, but she could not speak to him. How then could she make a youth who never looked at a girl pay attention to her? One day, however, it seemed her chance had come. He was calling to his companions.
"Is anyone here?"
"Here, here."
"Come."
"Come."
"Not so. I will die before I give you power over me."
"I give you power over me." Echo was hurt deeply. She'd hid her blushes and her shame in a lonely cave, and never could be comforted. People say she has so wasted away with longing that only her voice now is left to her. So Narcissus went on his cruel way, a scorner of love. But at last, one of those he wounded prayed a prayer, and it was answered by the gods. "May he who loves not others love himself." The great goddess Nemesis, which means righteous anger, undertook to bring this about. As Narcissus bent over a clear pool for a drink, and saw there his own reflection, on the moment he fell in love with it.
"Now I know what others have suffered from me, for I burn with love of my own self. And yet, how can I reach that loveliness I see mirrored in the water? But I cannot leave it. Only death can set me free."
Narcissus pined away, leaning perpetually over the pool, fixed in one long gaze.
"Farewell."
"Farewell, farewell." The nymphs he had scorned were kind to him in death, and sought his body to give him burial, but they could not find it. Where it had lain there was blooming a new and lovely flower, and they called it by his name, Narcissus. They say that when his spirit crossed the river that encircles the world of the dead, it leaned over